No, it's interesting being in the same city. For so long, there's been a buffer zone of an entire country between us. And all of a sudden, it's shrunk down to, a 30-minute drive or so. And there are a few reasons I wasn't gonna live with Brooke. He's a bit of a mess. He's a bit self-centered, things like that,
I'm the punctual one. He's the irresponsible one.
He enjoys sitting in his room in the dark, listening to sad records.
I don't need to see a shrink or anything like that.
In first grade, he absolutely refused to go to school. He was crying before going to school, and my mom had to bribe him with an Animaniac stuffed animal, and he's never really gotten over it.
It's a complete coincidence that Mom is staying with me for Thanksgiving instead of you this year.
I think a lot of basketball players have various interests. Ours are maybe a little more colorful in certain ways, or maybe we wear it on our sleeve a little more, but there are a lot of players that are kind of that way, nowadays.
All right, so 0 lightsaber background. But you guys have played around, I'm assuming, on your own time.
Oh, yeah.
You've done the whole Star Wars kid thing.
Many busted fingers, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Real basic things about any kind of sword combat, whether it's stage or real, anything you've seen in the movies. Basic moves are gonna be 3 basic hits. A rebound, a follow through, and the always dramatic lock. A rebound is just how it sounds. It's a hit, and the blades rebound. Your second would be the follow through, and all that's gonna do is, instead of bouncing, they're gonna pull through one another, and then of course, the lock. And that's where all the quote unquote acting comes through. And you see, I'm not have to do it. So why don't we pair off real quick, and we'll just kind of go right through a few rebounds, couple follow-throughs. And then, good, you got a lot of what I call body English. You put that big movement into it.
I'm just very goofy and awkward.
You put them all together. You do a couple, rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it.
We went to Disneyland a lot when we were little, and my favorite ride was Star Tours because I loved Star Wars so much.
Before we were in school, when we still lived in LA, I remember one Christmas we watched Return of the Jedi while decorating the tree.
Oh, do you guys have a surprise guest for us? I hope there's someone here for us.
You guys
2, down,
touch on the top.
Touch, and then down,
Down,
here.
touch on the top.
touch,
1,
2.
there you go.
Harrison Ford is my #1 favorite actor of all time. Seeing him as Han Solo again, that's just a pure geek out moment.
And I've always identified with Chewbacca. I'd love to be a Wookiee in one of the next movies. I think there are many similarities between myself and their race.
You're about as articulate as a Wookiee, communicating with a series of grunts and moans. Chewie did age well though, didn't he?
No gray hairs at all.
I will say that you're definitely tall enough to play a Wookiee.
I'd like to. I think I could do it. I can't do this. I can't do
I
this.
have friends that are Wookiees.
Yeah? Come on, man!
Oh, he's at force push.
Yeah.
I'm not anywhere near Luke's power levels. I haven't spent any training time on Dagobah, but I can faintly communicate with Brooke.
When he reaches out, yeah, I ignore him. So we don't usually communicate much in general. Straight to Jedi voicemail.
What are you doing?
I was gonna kill you some more.
Kill you some more? The great thing about the lightsaber duel, there's always an emotional battle behind it. And, clearly I think that we have some things to work out, I guess. It's kind of therapy. It's a little cathartic.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to pay for it. I think they're paying us, so we might as well make the most of it.
If only they could pay for our therapy all the time.